Scorpio horoscope for January 2020. Happy New Year, dear friends, and welcome to the first monthly horoscope for 2020 and the whole new decade. We are starting with some very exciting news and also some very important events. There will be a lunar eclipse, which is something important, something karmic that can really change your life. There is also going to be a conjunction between Saturn and Pluto, something we haven't experienced for so many years and which can also change your life dramatically. There will be a conjunction between the Sun and Saturn and Pluto. And as usual, we have a new moon. These are just the key events, but I will walk you through each of the astrology events during January so that you can start the year fully prepared. And before we begin, allow me to share with you my gift that I want to give to you. First of all, I'm offering the January 2020 calendar completely free as a Google integration and a PDF document. You just have to check the links, sign up there, and you will get it. The other gift is that you can join us for the brand new program I have created, Eclipses Journey 2020. The first 3 days will be absolutely free for you. Check the links below, and this program will be designed specifically to allow you to reprogram your subconscious mind, something that we can do exactly during the eclipses corridor. We start on January 1st. Make sure to join us. And with that being said, let's begin with the first astrology event for the upcoming decade. A positive one, luckily, conjunction between Mercury and Jupiter in your third house. This aspect can allow you to have some exciting ideas which can bring you success, to be inspired by certain information, and to really expand your mind, your level of expertise. Incredible combination if you want to learn something new, if you want to focus on your mindset, something which is great also during the eclipses corridor, and also for traveling, for learning new stuff, communicating with more people. The aspect can bring you real success and joy. Mercury is the leading planet here. Mercury in third house is the natural ruler. So it's a great thing that you can use the ideas also in a more practical way and apply them in the present life, in the present situation. After that, on the 7th of January, there is another positive aspect which triggers your third house. The Sun will be there and will have a sextile with Neptune in 5th. Incredible inspiration, new ideas for learning spiritual stuff, for creative work, creative projects. It's just amazing. In 5th house, Neptune can bring you love, can bring you creativity, inspiration, more time for the things that you love. You may even be more inspired in your intellectual work as an intuitive ideas that may come, or increased productivity when it comes to something more artistic or something more creative. On the next day, on the 8th of January, there is a very similar situation. This time, Mercury in third house will have the sextile with Neptune in 5th house. And this is also very inspirational, very positive, intuitive ideas may come into your mind, creative ideas, intellectual work may also be very successful, negotiations with people can be very harmonious and successful, meeting people is also highly positive during this time, and even falling in love, being attracted by someone when you meet them, this can be related to this amazing aspect. And then on the 10th of January, we begin with the really serious stuff. There is a lunar eclipse in your ninth and 3rd house. This lunar eclipse requires from you to make some changes when it comes to your goals, your long-term plans, and even your way of thinking. If something in your life is not what you want it to be, that's a sign that you have to focus on your mind. That's it. Don't complain. Don't blame other people. It's no one's fault. You have the potential to change things, but first you have to work with your beliefs, with your mind. And this lunar eclipse may allow you to make the needed shifts. You may change your long-term goals. You might be interested in something different. So it's very karmic and it's very provoking, especially for you in 3rd and 9th house. Mercury is in conjunction with the sun as well. So it's really a focus of the mind in a new direction. Letting go of ideas you don't need, which are just not healthy or unnecessary, and focusing on things and doing something differently. It's very interesting that on the very same day, Uranus will be stationary and will turn direct. It triggers your 7th house, which means that there may also be surprises, unexpected situations related to your partners or other people or in communication. And generally, this can make people kind of nervous, impatient. There could be lots of unexpected situations, but also opportunities to make real drastic changes. And for people who are part of Eclipses Journey program, we are also gonna have a special meditation exactly on the 10th of January. So I hope you will join us for this group experience. On the 12th of January, there is the other karmic event happening, the conjunction between Pluto and Saturn in your 3rd house. This is very important, first of all, because the last time it has happened was around 1982, 83. Obviously, it's very rare, it's exceptional, it's very transformative. And on top of that, Pluto is the ruler of your sign, so it might trigger you more than some other signs. And it's all about the mind, it's about changing your way of thinking. There could be also a more serious approach. You can be more focused, more concentrated. On the negative side, some fears might come into your mind, or especially if they are, you know, related to your past. Yeah, this could be kind of uncomfortable. But if you are highly motivated, you can change things by using your mind again. And Mercury is there as well. So it's about including the mind and bringing more awareness to the situation. Be very careful also when it comes to traveling. If you're driving a car, make sure to check if Pluto and Saturn are making other aspects with your natal planet. If that's the case and the aspects are challenging, you need to be very careful with driving with your car while traveling. Also, when it comes to communication with people, you may notice that there are some power struggles or people are resisting something. So just breathe, just try not to push things too much and focus on your mind, not on them, not to change them. Focus on yourself. All right, and the very next day on the 13th, there is a very similar situation. This time the sun will be in conjunction with both Saturn and Pluto. And this aspect requires, first of all, a very serious approach. It requires from you to be very disciplined about your schedule, about your tasks, about your promises. And with Pluto, you may feel more empowered to change something, to transform something. So that's a very powerful energy. If you use it in a constructive way, it can help you to transform your life. But if you resist the change or if you are extremely passive, this might be very uncomfortable. Together with the intense combinations, we also have Venus changing signs and moving to your 5th house. Very nice, very harmonious position for Venus, which can bring you more love, more joy, more time to do the things that you love, more creativity, time to enjoy art or beauty. and also to be more inspired. When it comes to love, Venus can also bring you some positive experiences, especially with partners. And on the 15th, there is also a great aspect for love. Venus in 5th house with Uranus in 7th house. Surprises from your partner, something nice that you might receive, or just enjoying the time together. Also meeting new partners or doing something that you haven't done, like go to a new place, a new location. This can be very, very exciting. Even when it comes to art and creativity, the aspect may bring inspiration and some positive changes. On the 16th of January, Mercury is moving to your 4th house. This aspect may allow you to concentrate more on your home, on your family environment, your family members, to communicate more with them, to share some ideas, and to organize something at home. On the 18th of January, there will be a challenging aspect. Mercury in 4th with Uranus in 7th. You have to be extra careful how you communicate with your partner and with your family, because there could be potential confrontations or lack of understanding or some surprises, things that are making you nervous or impatient or just bring tension. Then on the 20th of January, the transit sun is moving to your 4th house. This position of the sun may allow you to find more time for yourself, for your family, to relax at home, or just do something which is important for the family or for your personal life, not necessarily related to others or to career or to social projects. It's more time for reflection, time to relax, time to pay attention to the closest people around you. And you would have this opportunity also for the upcoming month as well. Then on the 23rd of January, there is a stressful aspect between the Sun in 4th and Uranus in 7th house. Be very careful how you communicate with your partner and also with your family. There might be confrontations, surprising situations, things you haven't planned or expected, and that can make you kind of nervous and impatient or can annoy you in some way. But if you are trying to make a change related to your relationship or to your family or your home, this aspect may allow you to do exactly that. It's a change, it's something new, it's kind of stressful, but it's also very exciting. And in the same day, actually, we have a positive aspect. It will trigger your 5th house, Venus will be there, and your 3rd house where Jupiter will be. Very nice aspect for love, for going on a new date, meeting a new partner, or being excited to plan something together. Also, when it comes to creativity, you may have ideas, you can plan something, you may learn something valuable. And also, this is a great time for trips and traveling, and even for negotiations or communication, this aspect can be helpful. Then on the 24th of January, there is a new moon in your 4th house. Brand new cycle with the new energy and opportunity to achieve new things in your life. Focus on your home, your family, your property situation, and ask yourself, what do you want to change? How would you like your life to look like, specifically in this area? And write it down. Do you want to live in a big house? Do you want to move somewhere else, like in a bigger city or in a calmer place? Who do you want to be surrounded by, or other stuff that you want to change? Write them down, make a meditation or a ritual, and you may have the opportunity to materialize your desires more than in other situations. And it's just a fresh new start for all of us. After that, the energy shifts, it's more proactive, it's time to start doing things and focus more on the future. On the 25th of January, there is a positive aspect between Mercury in your fourth house and Mars in your second house. This is a great aspect for financial stuff, for planning something or buying something important, even making some kind of investment. This may also be related to your home, for example, buying something nice for your kids or to decorate your home, and even taking important decisions about property, buying, selling, investing. The aspect is supportive for all of those activities. You may even have new ideas related to how you can improve your financial situation, how you can earn more money. So, yeah, it could be quite productive. And on the 26th of January, there will be a challenging aspect between Venus in the fifth house and Mars in your second house. You need to be more careful with the financial stuff. For example, you may spend impulsively, buy something that you weren't planning to buy. And also when it comes to taking risks, be extra careful. In love, in relationships, when it comes to your romantic life, there may also be surprises. Something which makes you annoyed, like your partner or your kids, or you have to buy something which you haven't planned for your kids. This aspect may bring such situations. And then on the 27th of January, this is one of the most romantic combinations. Venus and Neptune will be in conjunction in your fifth house. This aspect can bring so much romantic experiences and deeper connection with the people you love. When it comes to creative activities, this is also very inspiring. It can increase your productivity when it comes to the beautiful stuff, the art, the creativity. With your kids, you may also enjoy their company, you may spend more time together. And in love, you may fall in love, you might be attracted. With Neptune, you always have to keep something in mind, that it's not always clear. Sometimes it could be like the dream thing, but later it may turn out to be something different. So just try to keep yourself in touch with reality. This is happening in Pisces. Neptune is extremely strong. Venus is also very strong in the sign. So I really hope that it will give you the best. I hope for the best. I believe in that. And just use it. If you don't have anything else to do, use it for art. Just go on a concert, enjoy listening to your favorite music, and just feel in love with life. And the very last event for the month comes on the 28th. Mars in second house will square Neptune in fifth house. This can create complications in your financial situation, unexpected expenses, or misleading stuff, or losing something. So be extra careful. In love, in your romantic life, there may also be a complicated situation, like somebody lies to you, or you feel disappointed, or you feel, well, in some way frustrated. But on the positive side, the aspect can also bring creativity and inspiration, but you have to work harder to get where you want to. But as I always say, it depends on how you want to use this energy. And with that, my friends, we covered the most important events during January, and now you are fully prepared. Make sure to get your gifts, the January calendar, to join us for our Eclipses Journey program. I would love to see you there. And I want to thank you for your time. As always, it was a real pleasure. Till next time.